Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Ramadan Miftahul and my name is 2213200000723. And I'm from English Education Department, and I'm from class 3 PBI A2. Okay. In this video, I will present my PowerPoint for the topic is Flex Model Learning Method. Okay, maybe we can straight to the point that I will explain it. Okay, first, there is tracks about that I will explain about Flex Model. Number one is definition and concepts. Number two is what device used for the Flex model. Number three is who engage. And then number five, procedures and steps. And the last part is strengths and weakness. Okay, let's start to the number one. The part number one is definition and concepts. One, the Flex model is one of the blended learning models which is done mostly online, so that learning is flexible. So the Flex model is one of learning methods who very flexible in this century, because in this learning method you can do it learning method that who that fit with you, because you can choose whatever type, whatever method that fits for you. Number two of definition and concept is learners can learn according to their own capabilities, needs, and learning pace. So this is one of the reason why I explain it just like that. You can choose whatever method, whatever resource, whatever how to learn about subject that what you wanna learn. Next. Okay, the next is still definition and concept. In this class model, teachers can act as facilitator through discussion sessions, work on projects in groups, and individually tutorial. This is intended to help learners who experience problems in learning based on the result of online learning activities that have been undertaken. So this is that the teacher have the important part, because from the flexible learning method in this what I explain it, teacher will evaluate, will guide, will provide the students about what he learned before. Okay, the next is device. So in this learning method, usually needs four of this. Number one is smart gadgets. Number two is learning management system. Number three, meeting apps. And number four, the last part, is offline classroom. So the first one is of course important, because without smart gadgets we will what can I say? We will difficult to source some resource to learn. And then number two is learning management system. This is important too, because without learning management system you will difficult to manage your learning. It's like after this you will learn what, after what you learn this or anything else, you will your student system will complicated. I think this is what can I say in English. And the number three is meeting apps, of course, because you need to evaluate or asking your teacher about what is the correct way to learn. And then the last is offline classroom. Of course, you need it, because this is the one. Back to the name of it. Name is the flexing model. So we blend between online and offline. You need offline provide too. Okay, the next is who engage. The next part is who engage. So engaging in flat blended learning methods involves embracing a combination of in-person and online strategies. Starts by actively participating in virtual discussions, completing online modules, and leveraging digital resources. This is, of course, one of the most important thing too, because of, well, I think from the name is much explain about it. Okay, the next, still who engage during in-person sessions, collaborate with peers, seek clarification on online content, and apply theoretical knowledge through practical activities, maintaining open communications with instructors, setting personal learning goals, and adapting to the flexibility of the blended approach are key elements to successfully engage in flex blended learning methods. So I think from this paragraph is much more than enough to explain it to engage itself. Okay, the next part, procedure and steps. Okay, we will talk about the procedure and steps to learn in flex models. Okay, in the flex models, most learning is done online 80%. So from 100% online online learning is done by 80%. So it's about your individual how to learn itself, because you will use online, and then but still takes place at school. Students access all learning materials either independently or in groups online, so that learning will be flexible. Students learn according to their respective abilities, needs, and learning speed. So all the students can learn with it, their speed, how to understand what him learn, because everyone has their own speed, has their own abilities to understand about the subject, and this is one of the most important advantage that you can get from flex model. Next, in this flex model, teachers can act as a facilitator through discussion sessions, project work, and individual and group tutoring. This is intended to help students who experience problems in learning based on the result of monitoring online learning activities that have been implemented. So, this flex model is very what can I say? Very flexible to many various students learn method that needed, because the student need so many no not need, but has so many of it learning method, and flexible, you can do it almost on every learning method type of students. Next is strengths and weakness. Number one of the strengths of this learning method is 1. Learner can customize learning based on their own pace and abilities. This is one of the most important thing again. Well, from the start I say the most important thing, because this is what important thing that I can say about this material. Can customize learning based on their own speed. So the students not I can say not ketinggalan, not being late on study something and not under pressure of it. It's like that. And then number 2 is students are accustomed to learning independently using various existing resources. Just like number 1, that there are very many various learning methods that can students use. Number 3, can improve students' literacy skills. Of course, because literacy come from reading. So many a lot of book that you read that will improve your literacy skills. And then number 4, school operational costs are lower compared to face-to-face schools. Of course, it will cheaper than usually if you use flex model. Okay, the next is the weakness. The weakness of this flex model. Of course, there is a weakness in this model because no one perfect. Okay. The weakness is due to the lack of a fixed schedule for students to attend classes. It is difficult for schools to accommodate scheduling system. Well, of course, it will very complicated things of manage the schedule. Because of that, one of the device use learning management system to fix this problem. Number 2 weakness is need a larger room and adequate computer equipment. So, well, yeah. Before I said it cheapest, but for the cheapest, you need to improve your computer to support the flex model. And the last is difficult to apply to students who have low learning motivations. Of course, because the student will learning by himself, and based on my own story, based on my opinion, based on my I've been through, the students usually don't have any motivation to learn except women. Different with men, women have so much motivation, but I'm sorry to say, but men is usually not so motivated about learning. That one of the weakness of it. Okay, the next part is this is the link that you can go to see it. I will see it to you. Okay, you can start. Okay. The next is any question because of this material, this presentation like this. Maybe there is no question. The next is enough. Thanks. Okay, maybe this is all of me. I just want to say sorry if there are so many mistakes I've made, and thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.